So my same rules will apply with the ride the wave situation. As soon as we get a reversal, I'll just get out of this, whether it's profit or take a loss. But that's why I'm going really light, because these are going to give these trades back to the market if it does reverse, because it will at some point. This is a really high risk area right here for these trades.
For buying?
Yeah. That reversal. Well, it's kind of easy to determine what trend is. It's crazy. From here to here, what is that? 100 pips. Did not expect that. The 100 pip move. Must have been some strong news that pushed that for sure. Like not expected events or something. I don't know. So you got hobble wobbles and you got some shorts that you're trying to nurse. Well, I don't know where it's going to turn, but it'll turn. This would go to places any, right? For it to turn. But this is kind of, I am really excited about the challenge today because it's a technique that I use every single day in the market. But I just like, why have we not done this challenge before? It's something that I think will help you guys out a ton in learning how to cut your losses and let your winners run.
Good morning, guys.
Hey,
Good morning. Good
Hi.
morning.
I love having people to talk to, so thanks.
I notoriously in my trading, and it's been one of my big mistakes, is not taking profits. And so I actually have the problem of letting my runners run too long a lot of the time.
So they're in profit, then they come back into losses.
Yeah.
Because you don't. Why don't you take it? Do you know why?
Desperation for money, psychology.
Okay, so
I'll break rules.
Is it because you're trying to recover, or are you trying to get more money? Do you know what I mean?
Generally get more money.
Got it.
And then it turns into the point where I become more desperate because I made so many mistakes. And then I spiral. And
it's a compounding effect.
Yeah.
All right. So if it breaks here, this is the turn.
Close below there.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want me to do? So
Yeah, I would probably look for a pullback and then sell. But let's see. I'm going to flip over to the 5 now so I can get a better idea.
It's coming down from the 5.
Yeah. So if it holds this right here within the last 3 minutes, that's our down signal.
Down to the 23.
Look for a 50%. I'd probably start fibbing this move. Probably just here to here. Let's see if it doesn't get down to the 50% right there. So what I'm going to do I think today's challenge is going to help you, Josh, with what we're going to put together today.
I found the past couple to be excellent, like super good. Like it really pointed out some mistakes I was making the past couple challenges.
Good.
Wait.
See if we get this to hold here. Hold the line. Oh. Still early in the candle though. All right. 50 seconds left on the 5.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start selling. Should have probably, I was like, could. I was hoping for a pullback a little bit and then retest.
Retest already.
But this could have been that pullback with a wick.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see with the 20 seconds left what the candle does.
Last 20 seconds.
Okay. Just need to get out of these trades. We have no like price cycles here. It's just slow moving markets up, and it's kind of trying to do that. I wouldn't say slow moving markets, just say you have no price cycles. Obviously, no price cycles here, no price cycles here. So it's kind of hard to know. I'm looking for that, like just a little bit of consolidation or get back into price cycles, because then it makes the market a lot easier to read when you instead of these marching directional markets have no price cycles.
These are the Christmas markets.
No, Christmas market would not be moving this large. It would be take you probably an hour to move 20 pips.
Oh.
It's difficult to fix stuff when you don't have price cycles.
Volatility.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of waiting for that.
That break.
Doesn't give it to me.
This is it.
This is it right here.
This is it, man. Test it and turn back.
All right, I'm gonna play along with your little game, market. Let's see. This is a bounce point here, so see if we can't get a little bounce higher real quick. Need it to cross the blue, but if it doesn't, then I will probably switch teams. You guys notice I did a level 6 technique. Always works.
What was that? That's the red X.
And symbol, it's very similar to Todd's red X. As soon as I decide to sell, it goes up. That's the level 6. If it doesn't hold, I'm just going to get out and buys. Helicopter Ed, I have the power now. I have the power. She asked me if I can adjust. He asked me if I can adjust trades execution for Wobble Crew mates. You can do that for Wobble Crew people.
Because yesterday and today, my frequency has been click, clear the screen, click, click, clear the screen. It's been kind of annoying.
Just hit me up on Discord what account number that is.
Okay.
And your email, if you don't mind, just makes it faster for me to pull it up.
Hey, Dave, no Wobble Crew tonight?
What? Is it off?
I don't see it on the schedule. And
It could be off because of
trade on the street.
Could be off because of boot camp.
Oh, there's a count going on. Okay.
Yeah. I know Tuesday. Is there one on Tuesday? Because I know I got to cancel that one because I'm actually going to be trading. We're not going to be trading this on Tuesday because I'm trading at the boot camp Tuesday morning.
Let me check.
So I got to cancel that one too. All right. So we're now in a ride the wave situation, and we'll just ride this down. So this is what I do at night. So Duke's going to miss it because he always asks me how I do this. So I will take my stop loss right here. And I'd like to have a little bit better, like, than wherever it consolidates, but really, so I'm not going to do that yet. But I'm looking for an opportunity to secure these trades, and that's maybe something you should do too, Josh, is start to secure your trades, and then you can go in more. Then that'll feed your greed for more money.
Yeah, actually, I started to do that, thankfully.
So that'll feed the greed for more money. Plus, it'll also, and so right here, I'm just going to take these. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to take them and then get back in. So it's the same thing, but now I just put that in my bank, right? So I took all that profit from here to here and secured that profit. And now I'm putting trades right back on to see if it'll run back down. And sometimes I like to just take these little quick hits. And then just kind of load it up right there. This is, to me, is like a high value trade. So that's why I did that. Just with 3 pips. between there and there.
Papi,
Mhm.
¿Quieres un minuto?
It doesn't do it.
Papi?
Do this.
Okay.
Okay, so that wasn't such a quick hit. But again, it's still in play. But if you ever do this, like this to me is a high probability thing. So if it doesn't pan out, get out type situation. So the moment that it crosses this blue right here is I'll just have to close out all those trades. But if it doesn't, it's still in play. I just thought it would retrace a lot faster down. It's stalling right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take them for profit anyways. Get a little bit of a pullback off that and then start building into a rundown layer. So there's only really two plays that we're looking at right here. A really aggressive retracement off of here, or at some point it'll start to consolidate. And this could be that point right here where we see that consolidation. And you don't know which one it's going to do, but really the third play that's less likely that could happen is you just get continuation of this move off this downturn, and then it just goes back the other way. The highest probability is a consolidation because I don't know, it's a news conference still going on. I guess if the news conference was still going on, there could be a higher chance of it going down and up and down and up. But I don't feel like the market is doing that. So I would say that the news is left and now it's up to the traders to control the market.
Started an hour ago.
Yeah. So is the Q&A all done? All that kind of stuff done?
No,
You said no?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Kind of feels that way. Like yesterday when we traded the FOMC, during the news conference, you still had big spikes up and down. Don't really have a ton of that right now. So it feels like the effect of the market is the news effect has gone out of the market. So that's where I would say it's going to consolidate, look to retrace this, right?
It is still going, but I think she said most of what she wants to say.
Okay.
They usually say everything in the first half hour or so, and then the rest is like details and Q&A.
So if you kind of zoom in, maybe I'll start just wobbling through here. Looking at the spread, definitely take that. Good job, Remy. Good job, Remy. That's awesome. But don't go down with the Titanic. If that's what you're referencing. King of the world. Ooh. So that's kind of twice now that I put on a high, like a breakout of this for a pullback of the test, and it kind of did that, I guess, right there. But it's twice that it didn't materialize like that quick. So I just got it in the wrong place. So if you're following along, I would wobble this, but I would probably, if you don't know how to fix your trades, I would probably just take sells opportunities, because it feels like if it's going to pop, it's going to pop lower, and you don't want to be in a fix your trade situation. How does that make you feel, Artemio? That you're down in one account, up in another? Is that like meh on the day, or are you happy because the 5% came because of something out of your control, like you got hit on this, and then the 1% came because you earned it? That's two different emotions there, right? Like whenever, I don't remember the last time I hit 5%, but whenever I did, there were days for sure where I'd hit 5%, and I was like, it's okay. It just means I can make it back tomorrow.
Well, in my case, it just make me realize some of the mistakes prior to the big move up, make me lose this 5%. I was up by like 2%, right, on that account. But I went over to this account that I have 1% now, and I closed everything down. And on the other account, I was down by about 40 pips or so, and I didn't close it. And I thought about it. I said, should I close it? No. So I was debating in my head, and I didn't. So then it ran very fast up, and I hit the 5%. So I knew there was a news, but I didn't close it. So it was my fault. That's something that I need to work on, this emotional part of attaching to the trades.
For sure. I think a lot of us need to work on that would be, I think that's part of hobble wobbles issue too is emotionally attached to those trades. I think the biggest thing that has helped me is that to know that there's always another opportunity somewhere else, right? So close those, put them in your bank, and look for another opportunity.
Yeah, but Dave,
What?
if there isn't another opportunity though?
But there's always another opportunity. That's something.
Even that's what goes through my head. Is I think that this has got to be the end.
Oh, the end of all trading. There's no more trading left after this.
That's how crazy the psychology gets in my mind. It's silly, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like having a conversation with my wife who doesn't know anything about trading. When you know, I'm like, hey, having the conversation of being like a full-time trader and do nothing but trade. She's like, well, what if you can't trade anymore? I'm like, what do you mean? Like if my arms get cut off? And she's like, no, what if you can't trade anymore? I'm like, oh, you mean like if the internet stops working? You know, and like if the internet stops working around the world, you got bigger problems to deal with than trading. Like, that's the only way that trading is going to cease to exist, really, unless the only thing I can see is that the U.S. bans it for retail traders. But I don't think that's going to happen either, because you got a lot of money that would fight that to the death. So beyond that, I think you're good. You don't have to have the worst case. There's no more opportunities to pick up money. Unless you blow your account up, then that might be the only time your trading is done and over. And so that should scare you to take profit the other way. You don't want to blow your account up. And I've seen people on that side of the fence where they just trade scared and they don't move the needle because they're taking microscopic profits as soon as so if they got in right here, this is the first time I'm drawing and we're into this trading for a while. But if they bought in like right here, or excuse me, if they bought in here and it goes down here and they're like, it goes against them and they freak out. And the moment it comes back and gets a little bit of profit, they take the profit here because they're freaking out. They're like, oh, I got to take it. And it just doesn't move the needle. And so the best advice that I give to anybody on either side of that coin is that you put your time, energy, and effort in learning how to fix your trades. So that kind of is a great conversation to have about the challenge that I want to do today. It'll help you to fix your trades. And if you have confidence in your ability to fix your trades, then you can let your winners run a little bit more. You can let them pan out a little bit more, because if it goes against you, it's not that big of a deal. You're not freaking out. You can take losses like I did today. Took a pretty big loss right in here, you know, like, what was that? Like 17, 19, 20 pip losses, and I'm just fixing it and it's okay. Right. And I'm almost taking back what I gave the market. I'm almost there. And so, confidence in the ability to fix it, you can take a 1% loss. But if you don't have the confidence in the ability to fix it, people sit on that 1% loss and it turns into 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, because they're like, the market has to come back because I don't want to sit and fix it. Or I can't fix it. Does that make sense? What did you just do, Nick? I don't know what part you just said. You just did that. You said something. You made a comment, and I wasn't reading what you said. You said, "I just did that." It'd be interesting. It's just interesting to know what you just did. What did you do? Took profits at the top of the account. Is that so? It's kind of funny because this is an either or with traders that I've seen. Either they're super aggressive and they hit that 5%, or they're scared and they trade scared. It's either or. It's one or the other. And I think that all stems down to lack of confidence, right? So being an aggressive trader means that you want to get in, get out, and get done, and as quickly as possible, because you don't have the confidence to, if it goes against you, to fix it. And so you want to be done in like 2 to 3 moves. A scared trader doesn't move the needle, but they don't ever hit that 5%. So which is worse? I don't think there is a worse. I think it just stems from, let's get your confidence, build your confidence to know that, hey, you too can fix your trades. Honestly, everybody asks me that from time to time. Like, when did you get that aha moment that you could pull money out? And it was when I had the confidence that I could take a loss and fix it. Then nothing kind of scared me anymore. And I love that, because that's what apiary teaches, man. But it took me a minute. And I remember there were days where I'd just get 5%, 5%, 5%. And like in a row. And I just like, I don't know how to trade anymore. And it just shakes your confidence. And I mean, who's been there before? Who's been where their confidence has shattered so much that they're like, I don't know how to trade. I thought I knew. I thought I knew, but I don't. Joseph, you're there now. Joseph, you know how to trade. I know you probably could. You are one of the smartest persons that I know. So you probably have forgotten more than I've ever known. And you're a pole vaulter. You know how to trade. The knowledge is there. It's the application that you need to work on. And that's what you got to tell yourself that, right? If not, I know it. It's now applying it and having the confidence to stick with it. Because you know that you know that it's going to work. That it's going to work out. Right. The confidence. So all this is a great segue into the challenge. I honestly believe this is the best challenge that I have for you guys. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend everybody participating in this challenge. Have I pumped it up enough for you guys? And I think this market might just give us a good opportunity to practice it too, because it's a confidence builder for sure. So we got a few more minutes on the clock. Does anybody want to be my guinea pig today? I kind of think, Josh, you should be if you can, because you're the one that opened up and said that you struggle with this, and this is an application I think would fix you, would fix your brain.
I can do it. I'm happy to do it. I probably might have to switch between accounts maybe a couple of times, but my plan, I think at the moment, is to maybe just let this one drift down for a little. So I think I'm okay. I would just switch accounts.
Well, set maybe a take profit where you want it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. All right, this one you definitely need to be in a demo for on this challenge, because I'm going to ask you to take a loss and then fix it. So anytime I know that you're going to go into a losing situation or start out on a loss, then I definitely want you into a demo account that is there just to practice specific things. All right. I think I just kind of recovered from that move, took back what I gave the market. I wouldn't say market stole. I knew that I was getting into a high risk trade when I did. So I gave that one to the market. It didn't steal it from me. But if I sat here probably and traded another 20 20 minutes, half an hour, probably make another 1% because I got if the market continues this structure right here.